Good evening, everyone. This is Zero. I just want to make this guide really quick to help with your Showdown gameplay. So there's some champs that are good and there's some champs that are bad with Showdown. I want to go through this list that Team Dignitas has put together of overall champion review and whether they're good early, mid, or late game. Now, this is from a while ago. Basically, what you're looking for is champs that are good early game because you either need to get the first 2 kills, the first 100 CS. So we're going to go through the list and we're going to just talk about each champ that is listed as early game. So we have Aatrox. He has the crazy sustain as well as some decent CC. That's going to make him really strong. He also has his passive if you make a mistake. To make Aatrox really strong. I've played a couple games of Showdown. He's been banned just about every time. Then we're going to look at Annie. The good thing about Annie is she has her stun, which just makes her really strong. You're not likely to hit level 6 in this game mode. Not at the moment anyway. They tend to end fairly quickly. But Annie has that stun as well as a decent amount of burst and a bit of shield. So Annie's a really good champ to play for those first couple. Once you hit level 2, you have a couple 100 points of damage burst. Annie's real solid in the early game. It's at least splits as early game, but I'm gonna go with probably not because you need damage really. Caitlyn also any ADC is going to be an okay option, but I'm going to skip over anybody like Caitlyn or Ashe because they're pretty good early game, but really it's just skill wise. If you're good with an ADC, play an ADC, have your teammate play an AP carry, and you should be fine. Darius might be a good option. I'm going to go with Draven is a pretty good option. I did play one with Draven, and it works out really well because you have a lot of upfront damage. Your Q gives you a lot of damage, and you also have your E, which can cancel anything that's going to do some serious damage to you, right? If Fiddlesticks is there, or something like that. So it does give you a little bit of utility, but it keeps you from not doing damage, right? So it gives you damage right away, which is basically what you need. Evelyn's good only because the vision nerfs. Uh, yeah. So even though it's on Howling Abyss, some of the rules are different than normal ARAM. But Evelyn's really good because she can go invis and can confirm a kill or pick up a kill early game, and that can really mess with you. So that's a good one. Fiddlesticks would be decent because of all of his utility, but I don't know. It'd be interesting. Somebody would have to do it to see. Just stats wise, I can't say that he would be a good champ to play in this game. Galio's terrible in any situation. Garen might be okay, but he lacks CC or burst at the beginning, so I wouldn't play Garen, even though he's listed as an early game. Because we're really looking for people who are, like, early game, we're talking level 4 is when this game's going to end. Level 5 if you have a long game, right? So Heimerdinger's not going to hit his prime. He's not going to get enough turrets out. Let's see who else. Jarvan, probably not. It's going to be really too skill-based to land a shot, so you're not looking at very many that are really good. Then we have Kennen. He could be pretty good because his mobility. He can be I feel like Kennen would be a really strong choice for this game. I would definitely pick up Kennen. I would skip Kha'Zix completely. LeBlanc would be a good choice, but she really comes into her own with her ult when she can mimic her abilities. But she might not be a terrible choice, but LeBlanc is probably not going to be a top tier. Now remember with this list, I'm kind of going through a list Team Dignitas made of what champions are good early and late game, and I'm kind of picking out the early ones that seem like they would be good to help you pick champs that are going to help you win this game and enjoy this game more. Lee Sin would be a really good choice, actually. Excellent choice, Lee Sin is. Let's see. Malzahar would be good. His abilities would be really good. It's talking about his ultimate here, but you just have a really good early lane phase with him. So that'd be, obviously that makes him good. Master Yi would be an average choice. I wouldn't call him top tier. You're going to struggle a little bit. His heal will give you the sustain you need. But on this map, you can go back. Even though it's Howling Abyss, you can heal. So it's not that big a deal. And, yeah, Wuju style's not overly useful to get a little bit later in the game. So I wouldn't count on him too much. Misfortune to get an ADC. I mean, play any ADC. They're all going to be just equally as good. Draven plays a little bit differently because of his abilities. You know, he has an ability that directly gives him damage. So that makes him a little different. Don't play Nasus. Don't play Nidalee. Don't play Nocturne. I wouldn't play Nunu. Olaf's a pretty good choice. Uh, I only say that because I played a game with Olaf. The other guy was Olaf, and he did really, really well. So they list him as late game, but I saw it work out, and it seemed like it was a really good option for us there. Pantheon would be really good because he has his block, he has his Q. You know, once he gets two abilities up, Pantheon's gonna be really scary, especially with that block. That's gonna be a huge difference in the early laning phase. Then we'll go through Renekton. Also, oh my goodness, Renekton's so ridiculously good at this game mode. Renekton takes this game mode, really. If you use him properly, he takes this game mode. Get a Doran shield on him, and that's it. Can't touch him. Riven, also really good. Any top, a lot of the tops are going to be really good in this game because they solo, they are tanky, and they're tanky bruisers, which is what you need if there's only two of you because there's no room for mistakes. So basically, we're going through. We've got Aatrox, we've got Renekton, we've got Riven. Right, those are three strong tops that are all strong in this game. So, Shaco might be okay. I would say no off the cuff, but you'd have to figure that one out. We'll have to play that one. Sivir's an ADC. Sona. Now I talked with me and the guy I was playing with had like a 5-minute discussion about Sona, because to play Sona AP, the biggest thing you need is her ult. But at the same time, she has the heal sustain, she has the movement speed, and she has the Q, the damage. Which I mean, you're gonna get all those unlocked fairly quickly, and then you kind of don't hit 6. The game kind of ends at that point. But you're gonna have quite a bit of damage. You do about 100 damage with your Q, which you know at level 2 and 3 is a big deal. And yeah, so if you get that first, you get 2 levels of that. It's pretty good. So I would say Sona's a good option. But yeah. Oh yeah, see, in the first 10 to 15 minutes, Sona will deal more damage than most AD carries. So yeah, if you Q power chord, I would say it's actually, I'm gonna rephrase. Sona is a good choice. Just do it. Talon's a really good choice. Excellent choice, actually. I think. Taric probably not. Teemo could be good, but he scales really heavy off of his E, and I don't know how far along you're gonna get with that. So that's a little give or take there. Thresh could be good, but his damage early would be a concern for me. I'm not sure I'd be comfortable running there with Thresh. Tristana's really good because she has her bleed on the E and her rocket jump, so she has a little bit more escape than some other ADCs. Trundle might be okay. Twitch is an ADC. And I can't think of any other ones I thought about being good. Yeah, these are all mid and late game. Xin Zhao, I don't play Xin Zhao, so I can't say, but you might want to try him. Yeah, and I think that's just about it. So that's my quick view. Now, that's just me going over this list of who's good early, mid, late game, picking out the ones that are early, and saying, you know, what's good or what's bad about them, and then, you know, picking out a couple of the other ones I've played with or seen played that are also good options. So I hope this helped. This is just to give you ideas of what champs to play, and I hope it helps you enjoy this game mode. Questions, comments, rude remarks, throw them down below, and I look forward to playing with you soon.